Good morning guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin morning update, so if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, and we will go straight over to those Bitcoin charts. So yes, Bitcoin on the 4 hour, again we are still as the same as we were yesterday in our sideways consolidation above this new support level, above this important old resistance level. So that is obviously good to see, and we are quite we're quite a way above it as well. If you look at where we are now, even with this this mini sell-off, we're still a good nearly $1,500 above it, so that is looking good. This is all obviously looking like like a bull flag basically. It just looks like a textbook bull flag, doesn't it? I mean, here's the flagpole, here is the flag, and shall we do ourselves another little projected target, see where this could take us? Yeah, this could take us, well, to be honest, if it blasts us through this level here, this next important target, then yeah, I think we're looking at basically above 50k Bitcoin, if that plays out as that could potentially play out. Obviously things don't have to necessarily work that out. We have come a long way, but the trend is your friend. The trend most certainly is your friend. So there's no reason to doubt it until obviously the end of the trend, which will only occur once. So yeah, I mean, we shook off this 20% correction here pretty nicely, moved onwards and upwards. I mean, at best, if we were looking at a correction here and it wasn't a trend change, I think the aim would be about 35,000. So that wouldn't be the craziest move. Basically about a $5,000 move down from where we are now, and then to, well, just be picked back up and then continue onwards and upwards, which would be what I think would be the most likely scenario. Obviously, if we didn't get picked back up and then sort of got supported around 35,000 and then came down and took out, well, 33, then I think we could be looking at we could then potentially be looking at a head and shoulders reversal taking us down to 23k. But this is literally just pure crystal ball stuff. I'm just basically outlining potential downside scenarios and ways we can get downside, because it will take a lot to obviously, always takes a lot to reverse a trend, and you only really reverse a trend once. So the trend is your friend realistically, and that's kind of what we've got to go with until, like I said, we start to get larger time frame just indications in the price action, which we are not we're not even close to remotely even looking like we're going to get at the moment. So upside is the more likely scenario. So yeah, that is that. I mean, yeah, again, I knew I drew this pennant here, but we were coming into the weekend, and I just expect sideways action into the weekend. If we were to go anywhere upwards, which basically we kind of did, we drifted upwards, then traded sideways, and looking like we are waiting for the next trading week to give us some DXY direction, and also see what the stock markets are doing, see what's happening in the political scene, see what's happening with stimulus. Yeah, lots of exciting things going on. So over to what for me is one of the most important charts in crypto, the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. So yeah, you can see pretty nicely we had this major level that we had drawn in, broke above that, came and tapped our next major level, excellent, then had a pullback basically down to our major level that we broke above, bounced off there, pretty textbook, great bounce off there, and now we're looking like we are heading back towards this top level. So it is a case of do we remain in this channel, remain in this range, this zone, trade sideways for a bit before potentially, well, breaking out of it, either up or down, or are we coming up for a swoop of this now? Are we coming up to take this out and try? I mean, this bull flag has pretty much been invalidated now, obviously, as you can see, because we did break down. So we will delete that as a bull flag target, seeing as that wasn't what played out. But But yeah, get back above here. I mean, realistically, these are the next levels of interest in this Satoshi pairing, and you can clearly see getting above here is pretty significant. It's pretty significant. We're above this high. We're above all of this consolidation here, and we're getting into this zone of this recent high. Well, I say recent, end of last year, but recent. I'll stick with recent up here, and then yeah, I mean, then we're looking at basically trading out this range, breaking above and going. Well, let's look at where all-time highs are, because I think they are quite spectacularly higher. Yeah, ridiculously higher. So do we have to get all the way up here? Of course we don't. Would I even want to suggest or even think that we could get up here? Probably not really, but could we just get into somewhere into this zone? Could we get above these highs into this zone? Yeah, I think that is possible. I think that is possible. If not, we'll get plenty of warning signs with the price action, and we'll get the heads up before. I mean, looking at this, you can obviously highs, lows, highs, lower highs, and well, this is actually currently a higher low. So, are we trying to reverse this trend? I mean, this is a bit of a messy chart. It's a bit of a messy chart really to look at. But yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that. But yeah, I mean, realistically at the moment things are looking potentially good. If we take out, like I said, if we take out this zone, it's almost like we go into a sort of price discovery again for Ethereum against BTC. Let's look at that USD pairing, reaching our targets, reaching our next targets, reaching all our targets. Just a nice continuation of basically upward moves here. Just fantastic. Just what the doctor ordered. So yeah, looking good here. Let's if we zoom out, we can kind of see what we're playing with here. All-time highs. We're there or thereabouts now. We are in basically this is the range where I think we may spend some time consolidating before blasting out. If we are indeed going to blast out, but you can see this has got a lot of strength here. But yeah, but like I said, we could trade sideways in this range for a bit. We could even trade back down to this sort of breakout level here. That's a big number. That's a big drop. That to about 800 from. Yeah, that's a ridiculous move. But hey, I mean, this would obviously coincide with the big move down in Bitcoin. A big pullback, and we are looking at some point for a 40% pullback in Bitcoin. So let's not rule out a consolidation here, move down to here, and then basically a continuation upside. But obviously that is a larger time frame move than what we really look at on day-to-day videos. Bitcoin dominance. Obviously, this is the most important one for me, because as far as altcoins go, this is like the best one, the most used one. It is the gold standard. This right here includes a load of rubbish. I think I've got bad sound settings on here, haven't I? I think we have. So you just have to. I'll just have to apologise for that. Yeah, I just have to apologise for the sound that we've had to deal with to start off with. But yeah, if we go back to the 4 hour here, yeah, I mean, you can see this obviously includes a lot of junk coins, whereas Ethereum is just like Ethereum, the main one. But yeah, look, if you can see, we are wanting to try and take out this level we've got drawn here. And then we can see continuation to the downside. Obviously, we're currently bouncing off a 4 hour 9 at the moment. But yeah, I mean, this is our target. We have got this high, this low, this lower high, and we want to take out this low to now make a lower low. So yeah, and that will obviously we'll have some fun in the altcoins basically if that scenario is to transpire. So yeah, back to Bitcoin, and we'll have a quick look at the stochastics. Yeah, 4 hour first. Yeah, I mean 4 hour sort of flapping around here, but we've got this trend line we got in here, so we get supported here and turn back up. That could be the driver to get us breaking up. 10 hour is coming down. 12 hour is looking like it's going to come down. and then obviously everything above is going to be looking good. So, well, 3-day looking like it's potentially coming down, but these, like, we can stay up here flopping around with either pointing upwards or downwards. But yeah, I mean, we are pretty toppy. We are we have got a level, a target here. The next level, which we are basically mid-range of about 46 or 7k. So I mean, it's just going to be a case really of do we get that move up, or do we come down and take out this low? I would probably just draw a horizontal above. Yeah, probably a horizontal above here. I mean, this would pretty much be a level, I think. If we took out this, then I think we would probably see continuation to the next target. If we don't, if we come down here, we can obviously trade sideways in this basically lower half of this range. But then if we do lose this level, then I think we are going to be looking at about 35k. And then we'll just have to reassess at this point. So apologies for the sound, and yeah, that is it. A wise update coming later on today, so I'm going to do a wise update today because we did have our first major pullback yesterday, our first major panic stations for some people, but yeah, I'll do an update on that. So thanks for listening, guys. Remember, it's not a financial advice, not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I'll speak to you guys later on today.